Philly definitely has like a grit. It's like this toughness that's just embedded into the city. I think there's charm to that. Wynnefield is one of the oldest neighborhoods in the city. Homes in this area are typically stone front colonial style homes. This home is totally different. This home was built in 1920. That was the height of the feminism movement. When you look at it, it has a sense of feminism to it. It's very delicate with the arches inside and then like the really strong presence on the outside with the gable roof. The home was left vacant for over a decade. We want to restore it back to what it was. My name is Rashida Gray of Gray Space Interiors. I'm an interior designer.
Good morning.
I would say our aesthetic at Gray Space is really focused around contemporary, chic, and classic. Belinda is a friend of mine, and she's purchasing this home.
I hired Rashida Gray to help me design the space. I love her work, and I thought she would be the best person to bring my ideas to life.
As a designer, I knew this would be a special project. Jake is a contractor. He's the owner of Gray Contracting and Construction. And together, he and I work on many design projects. Jake and I met at college. Here we are 21 years later and 15 years married and 2 beautiful children.
So far, we've been able to complete the rough electrical. We've completed all the framing, all the sheetrock or drywall work is done. Most of the work that you see that's done is the work that's necessary to start bringing all the finished stuff in. This is kind of where you take over for the most part. You pick it out, we put it in.
We've done so much work so far, but there's so much more to do.
So what are your thoughts about this door?
This is one of the things that I fell in love with when I saw this house. So this is some of the charm that, comes with the house, and I want to make sure we keep it intact as much as possible.
Charm is one thing,
Yeah.
but
Oh, my goal really is to make sure that the door almost looks like it did 100 years ago. So if we can save this ironwork, I think this is beautiful. You can't find this anywhere. If we can bring it back to the 1920s and make it as new as possible, but with still that same feel, I think our job is accomplished.
that's very doable.
Okay. This is sort of, in addition to the kitchen, I would consider this the heart of the home.
Okay.
I see our client entertaining in this space. Now, something that's totally unique to this home that you don't find often in Philadelphia
Okay.
is this beautiful fireplace. So I'm thinking of keeping this as original as possible and doing a Venetian plaster over the top of the fireplace. The stucco on this home is totally unique, something that you don't find in Philadelphia typically. And so let's bring that unique feel inside. Everything will sort of be centered on the fireplace. So 2 chairs, a sofa, coffee table, big area rug to tie it all together. There's gonna be a beautiful chandelier that's gonna hang in the center. It has a very antique and ornate feel to it. And the window treatments are gonna be a really soft velvet. And again, it's about creating this inviting space and atmosphere in this room. So in Belinda's home, our design aesthetic is modern with a hint of vintage. It's super rare that you see stained glass windows in a house. Never of this size.
There was a couple little cracks and breaks in the glass already, so we popped it out. I gave it to my guy. He's going to fix it all up, make it look good as new.
It's really important to the home, and I think it just really is a feature that will help us to bring this home back to its former glory, for
Absolutely.
sure. Let's head downstairs to the kitchen. I am so excited about this kitchen. It's gonna be amazing. We would have loved to save the kitchen, but we had to break it down to the studs, right?
Today you need just more cabinets, more outlets, more functionality.
We have to maximize the space here. Huge island
Huge
right
island.
in the center. These are our 2 pendants, black cabinetry, white cabinetry, beautiful appliances. Our range hood that's gonna go here, the coffee bar. We're gonna do banquette seating over here with this dining table, and then sort of credenza and a few other furniture pieces to tie it all together. I think what we're gonna rebuild here is something that will last another 100 years. Here goes the big project,
Okay.
the garage.
All right.
We really want to make it an extension of a living space for Belinda, but it needs a lot of love and a lot of work. Come on in. Right now, this is being used for storage, but if you could imagine that this would be somewhat of an oasis, a zen space for our client. We'll frame the walls with drywall and add a new wall with a door to create a storage space in the back. Then we'll add shelves and decor inspired by Belinda's travels. And then let's anchor it with a beautiful sofa. So this will sort of be like a zen hangout space.
Her Zen den.
Zen den.
All right.
I like that.
Check this out.
This must be the wrought iron sort of covering that's
From
at
the
the front
front.
of the driveway.
Nice.
This is beautiful. It's sort of like the entrance to the home, if you will.
We can get this back up in the front with no problem.
Oh, that's awesome. Our plans are finalized, so it's time to get the remaining demo started. We have this beautiful door. Can we hold on to something here?
So we can hold on to all these little pieces on the door. I'm pretty sure we can get these cleaned up.
Can we tackle that now?
Since you want to tackle it now,
Okay.
how about you go ahead and tackle it now?
Okay, you just happen to have a
Just so happen to have a drill handy.
close by.
Uh-huh.
Do you think I'm not able to use a drill?
I haven't seen you use a drill since.
I'm a woman of many
Ever.
talents.
There you go.
go.
And the top one. There we go.
There we go.
My name is Anthony Romani Bird II.
His attention to detail is amazing, and to have a carpenter that has that trained eye to like really get the job done in a way that makes the project go from like good to great is amazing.
Jacob is my uncle by blood, and Rashid is my aunt. Yeah.
So I was talking to a friend of mine who works with a lot of metals, and I said, hey, I got this project I'm working on. How do you suggest, or what do you think the best thing to do to try to clean it up?
So what are we gonna try?
We're gonna try salsa.
No way.
That's what he told me. All right, so here we go. Let's see. It's the acid in the tomatoes that helps to remove all the dirt and grime and everything like that. You let it sit for about 10 minutes, and with a little wire or scrub brush, all of the dirt should come right off and make this stuff look brand new.
Makes me think about tomatoes different. I hope this really works. You got some nachos for the salsa while we wait?
Well, you know it's Tuesday.
Hey.
Wait, what is happening out here?
Well, it's Taco Tuesday. So what better way than to clean your breast than with some salsa?
Oh, okay.
And if not, then
Uh-huh.
at least we got something for some chips.
We're reusing a lot of things, but not the salsa.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's lifting up a lot of this dirt that's on it. A little
Oh my
is working.
gosh, it's working.
Yeah, a little restoration.
Wow.
When I talked to Belinda about this, she was very skeptical, to say the least.
Uh-huh. That is beautiful.
Wow.
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 Look at that. Look how beautiful
That's
that
an
is.
extreme difference.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
She's gonna be blown away by this. Who else wants to go home and just put salsa on like every metal thing
Yeah, right.
in the house?
That's crazy.
I just love that we're not using harsh chemicals to get this done.
Now we're about to get ready to add the cabinets.
42, that's where the cabinet is gonna stop at. So we need the 2x4 to be right here.
So this is just a ledger board. We're gonna put that in at the height, so all your cabinets are 42 inches.
Hey guys.
Hey, this. All right, let's take this other one and put it up right here.
I think it's gonna help us to visualize where the cabinets are gonna go.
We can sit them right on top, screw them in, and they're good to go.
I'm really seeing the potential. Can't wait to see it all come together.
I called my friend Jenny, who does iron work. He's gonna come and pick up the archway, take it back to his shop. What's going on? Great to see you.
Good to see you, man.
I got this archway that's gonna go right here on these pillars. It's a fantastic piece of metal that I really wanna get your eyes on so that you can let me know what you can do with it. Got it?
Wow. Yeah.
The iron archway is in really good shape. It's just, you could tell it got beat up over time. He's gonna clean up all the rust on it, get all the loose pieces off, then prime it, and then paint the entire archway, give it a whole new finished look, and really bring this thing back to life. Cool. All right, I'll hit you up later on this week. I can imagine driving under that, just feel like you're driving into something spiritual.
I teach my kids that people will remember not what you did for them, but how you make them feel. And that's a quote from Maya Angelou. You think of design or interiors with like fluff and pillows and selecting fabrics. That's like 2% of our job. The other 98% really is changing the lives of others because you've changed their environment. That's why I love what I do.
Got it? We wanted to create this meditation or serenity room. First thing we gotta do is get everything out of the garage. We can start taking the garage door down and bringing the 2x4s back.
All right.
We're gonna have to seal all the existing walls so that they're more water resistant. Then we're gonna get this all framed out, get the electrical ran, start turning this into a space.
Once we get these walls framed, Rashida can come in and work her magic.
Miss Rosetta Smith was the previous owner of the home. Miss Rosetta Smith was someone who always gave back to others and gave back to her community. I wanted to reflect that in the design of this home. Ideally, this home would be a place where the community can gather, whether it's friends and family of Belinda's or her children's friends and family, but really a place where this is like a gathering place for her family.
Need some help putting this light up. So the goal is to get this chandelier hung right there.
So the chandelier was from another project, and we thought, let's not throw it out. Glad to see the whole gang here.
Chandelier installations can be tricky because they're heavy.
Yep.
They're heavy.
There's lots of parts.
Yes.
Pliers, it feels like an operation. I'm just trying to give reason why it took 5.
4.
Uh-huh.
And if you want to include you,
Yep.
4.5. Right?
Is the switch off?
You need 2 people to hold it up,
Uh-huh.
1 person to catch all of the falling parts,
Oh, that's the link.
I'll get it.
and then another person to actually do the installation.
That's
So,
right.
It was a method to the madness.
We got light.
It's beautiful.
Belinda really loves a hot cup of tea after a long day.
Yes, she does.
So we want to make sure that we accommodate that in the best way fits.
If we look at this wall symmetrically, I think we want to shift it to the left and split the difference on both sides at the ends. So my guesstimate is about 18 inches to the left for everything.
Everything.
And then let's measure the width between that and the window and that window. Okay, perfect. This is your 42 right here.
Okay.
Yep. That's a good proximate. Okay.
Okay. So will we be able to hide this inside of the cabinets?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we just need to cut the baseboard out, multi the baseboard out. $18.5. Let's say you got it.
Wow, this looks good. You guys got it up there.
So you see the pitch differences.
Right.
So now we're going to have to fill that in with trim because we are framing to the space instead of basically spacing to the frame.
So now we have to sort of fill in the gap to make it work.
We'll make it work.
Yeah. You know, in the kitchen, we decided on white cabinets to keep it very open and airy. But of course, on the island, we're going with the black cabinets below and then black countertops. So now we need to pick the backsplash. This is option number 1.
Okay.
Subway tile.
I like subway tile.
What I want to propose is a herringbone pattern without the grout. It's
It's the herringbone.
It's the herringbone,
It's the
right?
herringbone.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
When selecting backsplash tile for Belinda, I knew that we wanted to be classic, chic, but still very much in tune and alignment with the house. So giving it sort of a vintage feel as if it's been here. So now we need to determine grout.
Okay.
And we really have two choices. That's my favorite so far.
Okay.
This goes really nicely with that.
Okay.
So let's let it sit here for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, are you kind of seeing it?
I see it.
Today, the guys are bringing back the restored archway, and we're going to get it installed on the pillars in the driveway.
It was so rusty and horrible. 10 years of rain hitting it and no maintenance.
Looks fantastic. You guys did a great job.
I need to check on the progress of the Serenity Room because we need to load in the furniture today. How's it going?
We're drying up the last little bit of spackle touches now.
Okay.
After that, sand and a finished coat of paint.
Okay. When working on a project, especially at the very end, there's a lot of pivots that happen. So on the construction side, there's like punch list items that you may have to make a last minute decision. And the same thing on the design side. And so sometimes you just have to pivot. So we wanted this beautiful feathered wall decor piece for the fireplace. And it didn't come in time. So we had to pivot. And I thought, I don't want to take away from the beauty of the fireplace itself. Let's move the bottom one over
To the
into the
right.
right height. That's actually kind of cool. It's all about taking into consideration what's in the space, the architectural features, and then highlighting those. Where do you want it?
Install day is always an exciting day. That's where the project is no longer mine and I get to give it back to the client. So that's always exciting.
This looks really, really good. I'm
Very
glad
nice.
we were able to keep the door and just clean it up.
Before, the Serenity Room was just an unfinished garage, almost like a dungeon type of feel. It really wasn't something that you look forward to going in. But now, with the hardwood floors, with the white walls, it's so inviting. Here's the piece of resistance.
Thank you. It goes to the left of the window.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna leave it off the wall.
Because Belinda likes plants, so we're gonna fill this with plants. I love learning about people, their stories, and then taking our expertise of design and creating that story within their home. Two strong ladies. Okay, so the light can be our placement. Belinda's story is, a woman who is resilient, someone who is not afraid to start over and really go after what she wants. Even Miss Rosetta could see that she would take care of her home. So that's Belinda's story. It's someone who knows what she wants and just goes after it, but truly being herself in the process. I am so excited to see Belinda and to do the final reveal of her beautiful home. Belinda is known as Broker B because she's a real estate agent. You'll see a little bumblebee sort of floating around there. It's just a way to say we are giving you a very personalized space.
I am feeling so relieved that this project is finally over. It took about a year to get it here.
Don't you love it?
Yes.
Belinda loves black and white. And so we did that in a way that feels like it is warm and inviting and not stark.
If Miss Rosetta came in and saw the kitchen, I think she would be blown away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Rashida, I love the backsplash. Who would think that you can just use subway tile to make this pattern?
It's just such a very classic thing and just elevating it with a different pattern. And then the grout really makes it pop.
Gold, the pot filler, everything just ties in together well.
Yes, we were able to do kind of a classic black and white kitchen,
Yes.
but elevate it to the next level with small touches like this beautiful countertop.
Yes, pops of gold.
Yes, and then the range hood.
Oh yes. No microwaves over top of the stove, that's out.
That's right.
And don't forget my little teapot
The
here.
teapot that you had to
I
have.
had to have.
And what you really needed to have was this tea station.
Yeah.
So I know you're adamant about your tea. So not only does it serve as a tea station, but it can serve as a place where you can just kind of sit down, relax, do some work if you
Yes.
need to. Every kitchen needs one of these.
I agree.
Yes. Let's go into the dining room area.
Yes. I want it to be a place where like everyone's hanging out, everyone has a place, there's plenty of seating.
Yes.
But it's also not too fussy, like you can sit.
You can sit
And
and you
get
can
casual.
see everyone, so it's very personable
Yes.
and intimate.
Yep.
Yes.
I love it. This home was telling us that it wants a little bit of modern and contemporary mixed in with sort of its traditional roots.
Check out the credenza.
We were actually going to put it in the Serenity space.
Okay.
But we decided we needed something here, and it's a perfect complement to the mirror that's there.
that mirror's
Yes.
beautiful.
And the
ties
mirror
in.
is actually Miss Rosetta's,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
We refurbished it and
It looks
thank
really
you.
good. Wow. Look at this window, Belinda.
I love it.
It looks amazing.
It looks really good. It came out really nice.
And it has all my favorite colors, the purple and the yellow.
Yes.
So it just, to me, it's the focal point of the house.
It is. This home was built in 1920, and I am sure that this was a part of the original.
Yes.
Yeah, of the home. Are we ready to see the Serenity space?
My Zenden. Let's
Yes.
go.
Remember what this used to look like before, right?
Cinder block walls, cement floor, no light.
Dark garage.
Right.
I love it.
You love it? You're welcome.
I love it.
When we started to design the Serenity space for Belinda, she said, I want a place where I can go and hide away, something that reminds me of my favorite place I like to travel, which is Greece. And so that's where our color combination came from. We have an elephant. That's a nod to Miss Rosetta, who loved elephants.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh my God, I'm just hugging you all over the place.
I love it. That means that you love
I
the
love it.
space.
I
That's
love
what
it.
that means.
Rashida did a great job of incorporating a lot of the original things that Miss Smith actually left here for me.
The arch. You guys did such a good job with this.
Yes, it looks really good. I'm glad that Miss Rosetta saved it. It really makes a statement as you pull up on the house.
Yeah. In the 20s and the 30s, there were materials and things that were done to homes that sort of gotten lost today. And that arch is just something that you won't see anywhere else. So it's another special touch to the property.
When I first purchased it, it was pink, so it looked like a church.
Uh-huh. Yep.
So
That's right.
now we are going to call it the Beehive.
The beehive.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
And then that piece that we kept at the
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
so
Looks
glad
good.
you held on to that.
Yes.
The emblem. That's original with the house too.
This is my home. I made it my home, and I can't wait to make new memories here with my family.
Listen, cheers to all of the hard work, the transformation of such a beautiful house, and to the future that you guys have here in this home.
Thank you, Rashida.
Yes.
All
Cheers.
right, cheers.
Congratulations.
I feel like this house is very quintessential Philadelphia. It is taking something that was maybe a little rough around the edges and then rebuilding it with community and small businesses and artists, pulling all those things together to make something that will last another 100 years.